which is really an outstanding aircraft, but which came too late to do anything during the war. The Bearcat has a phenomenal climbing ability. At the time, it was even better than the first jets, which were appearing during the late 40s. And the Bearcat would outclass American Navy jets, early jets, in climbing, and not in maximum speed, of course, but climbing and turning. It was in a different world. But the jets had arrived, and soon they became the norm. Landing the Corsair, look at these big, huge flaps. You need them to land on a carrier because you need to bring this big, huge piece of aluminum to slow speed to stop it in the length of 2 tennis courts on a carrier. And above us, Pete Kinsey having real fun in the incredible, smallish and brutish. Bearcat. All aircraft from Grumman are named cats. The Wildcat, the Hellcat, the Tiger Cat, the Bearcat, and finally the Tomcat. Ooh. Yeah. Despite the fact that the Bearcat, when you look at it, has a flat nose because of this round engine, this radial engine in its nose, it accelerates like if it were as sleek as a Mustang or a Spitfire. It's because the engine provides lots of horsepower to this big, huge propeller. The prop diameter is almost equal to half the span of the aircraft. It's monstrous.
I suppose, though, when you get to this sort of size of prop disc, you reach the law of diminishing returns, where you just can't get any more power through the prop, and the prop disc itself starts to become a drag.
And that's why it was the end of the propeller-driven era. Because you couldn't put more horsepower and use the horsepower. And that's why the jet was the advent of the jet was absolutely logical. Grumman made a few hundreds of Bearcats, and most of them were never used in combat, but some of them were sold to France, which used them in Indochina, in Dien Bien Phu, for instance. And after that, some of the Bearcats were given to the Laotian Air Force and some other Far Eastern countries, but they were never really used in, contrary to the Sky Radar, which was a contemporary of the Bearcat and which was used in Vietnam. The Bearcat had a very short career. but it was used as the first aircraft of a famous aerobatic team named the Blue Angels, the official aerobatic team of the US Navy. In its early days, they used to fly Bearcats and painted dark blue like this one with the yellow markings of the team, and they were very popular before they moved to jets. High speed. And when we say high speed, it's almost 300 mph. Taken off a few Mustangs, we'll find about them later. And now we're waiting for the Curtis's. And this year it's the first time we get so many of them in one little bag. We have two early Curtis's. One is